Okay, welcome everyone as we continue our journey through Idiyos, Masechta, which is also called Bechirusa, the choice halachas taught to us by our Tanoim. We are up to Mishna Vav and Zayin in the first parak of Idiyos, sponsored by the Fisher family. Le'ilui Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbat Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Pel Bas Ruvain, that the Neshama should have an Aliyah. We're also sponsored Le'ilui Nishmas David ben Chaim, Le'refu Shalema for Yomis ben Chayesar, Yaakov ben Bas Yaleah, for the Schus of Avram and Yom ben Ishpamak Yudison family. We also are sponsored by Yoel Klugman and family for their Gezun Parnas and Nachas, Le'refu Shalema for Moshe Meir ben Esther Fradel, the Refuah Shalema for Rivka Bashir Leah, Dvar Bashashabina, and Meir ben Chayesar. They should have a Refuah Shalema b'Seich Shachar Yisrael. So now the Gemara again asks a fundamental question. There are certain halachas that were promulgated by all of Klal Yisrael, certain gzeiros. So there, even if an individual argues on them, we would never be able to rule like that individual, because we can't rule against all of Klal Yisrael. So then why do we mention the individual's disagreeing opinion? Amar Rabbi Yehuda im kein lama maskirin divrei hayachid. Why do we mention the lone opinion, bein hamarubin, against all of Klal Yisrael? That's the way Taisus Yom Tov learns, levatala, for naught. It's that if somebody, let's say 5 generations later, says, I remember hearing this opinion, maybe that opinion was right. I have from my ancestors that opinion. They say, yes, there was such an opinion, but that was a lone opinion against all of Klal Yisrael, and therefore that's not an opinion we follow. Now again, we give testimony. Remember, this Masechta is Idiyos, is testimony about halachas that were decided. Now we know that a quarter of a kav of corpse bone is metame ba'oil. Of course, a bone even the size of a saira, a balikon, is metame b'maga, on contact. But a quarter of a kav of corpse bone is metame even if you're under the same roof as it. Question is it have to be from one corpse? So Beishami Aimrim Raivat Samas Minhat Samim, a quarter of kav of bones from corpse bone, Bein Mishnayim Bein Mishleisha, even from 2 or 3 corpses. Beisil says no, Raivat Samas Minagavia. It has to be only from one body. And it has to be meiroiva binyan or meiroiva minyan. It has to be from the majority of the skeletal frame or the majority of the skeletal bones, meaning the majority of the bones in the body. Majority of the skeletal frame means that it has to come from, for example, the 2 legs and 1 thigh bone. Because the 2 legs and 1 thigh bone, that's the majority of the skeletal frame. Or from the majority of bones, since there are 248 bones in a male, it has to be made up from a mixture of 135 bones. Shammai says, no, even if the quarter of a calf comes from only 1 bone, it's still metame ba'oil, it's still metame any person that's under the same roof with it. We'll stop over here, Rabbi Isai. Again, remember, we'll start tomorrow night back to our regular time at 8 o'clock, and have a wonderful vach.